Hello, Coach. How's it going?
What's up?
Hey, got a couple questions for you. Have you had a chance to watch some live games there in Orlando? And what do you think about the quality of play? And then how do you plan on using Lou today? Is he on a minutes restriction of any kind?
Well, yeah, Lou's on a minute restriction. It'll be guided by his lungs, most likely. We'll just watch and see. I haven't been to a game. It's tough because the players get the first dibs and only one team representative are allowed to go per game. So I would love to go to actually a couple of games. I just haven't been able to go to them. And I think the quality of play has been good overall. I think guys, to me, it looks like NBA basketball. Guys are showing up and playing.
Still waiting for anybody to raise their hands. Got a question from Miriam.
Hey, Doc, just to follow up on Lou, has he been able to shoot around or practice or anything with you guys, or are you guys just seeing him for the first time today?
Just seeing him today. We had a shoot around walkthrough today, but we elected for him to go to the gym instead. He knows a lot of the stuff we're doing. He's been here, for a while, so I would rather for him to go to the gym, which is what he did, instead of sitting our walkthrough today.
Next question is going to come from Jovan.
Hey, Doc. I'm curious, with Marcus, what do you think has been the biggest adjustment overall with you guys, and what do you think it's going to take for him to fully get comfortable offensively and get to the shooting that he was at in New York?
Well, he's not going to get to that, Jovan. In New York, he got the ball 20 times. So it's really, if you're judging him on that, that's unfair. Really what we need him to do is just be a good player for us. And he's doing that. Like, he's spacing the floor. And he's just going to get more and more comfortable when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to let, PG and Kawhi be aggressive and Lou and other guys. He's playing on a team now where there's a lot of players. And so clearly he's not going to get the same shots that he had in New York. And that, again, will affect his numbers. I'm hoping that no one judges him by that.
Next question is going to come from Nikki K.
Hey, Doc, just curious, I know you had last reached out to Trez, but any update on what his timing might be for coming back?
Yeah, no update, no timing. We'll let you know, but right now we just don't know.
Next question is going to come from Mark Medina.
Hey, Doc. Stuff with Lou, what things could he do in quarantine as far as seeing Zooms or anything like that?
Probably watch a lot of TV. We did have a treadmill and a bike in his room, so he was able to run and bike. He watched our practice by Zoom. He actually made a comment during practice, I guess 2 minutes before I blew the whistle and told us we need to pick up our practice. Lou actually said it. So that was nice that he was critiquing practice. Because we have added a couple of new things, and he asked that question, wow, what is that? And so I think that was good for him to see.
Okay, next question is going to come from Tomer.
Hey, Doc. I know you guys are obviously here in Orlando to play the game and then also bring awareness to some of the social justice stuff. But how much are you using this as an educational thing? We've seen some players voice their, thoughts on, the coronavirus, and it's just a little different from what some people think, some of the facts, I guess. How much are you using this as an educational, segment or part?
Yeah, I think we all do. I do anyway, all the time. We have a social justice calendar that the Coaches Association has passed out each day. You can look at it and it can tell you things that happen on this day. It's amazing that every day there's something. That's kind of sad in some ways. But we are educating each other. Again, I really want our young people to lead. We have to educate them of the history and other things. And I want them to lead, and I think they're doing a pretty good job so far.
Okay, we have a question inside the bubble from Kyle.
Hey, Doc. So you had Pat play on the day he got out of quarantine. Lou playing today, it seems like. What's the process for determining, hey, these guys are ready to play? And do you, as a coach, prefer, hey, let's just get your feet wet right away?
Yeah, I'm always a throw a guy on the floor guy. You know, the only guy we haven't done that to is Sham, because Sham was coming off being sick. So, you know, we weren't going to take a chance there. Zoo was fortunate enough to come in and have one practice before we played, you know, where Pat and Lou are coming in healthy. And so it's a little different. They're also veterans. They know how to play. They'll tell you before we'll tell them how much they need.
And last question is going to come from Christina Pink.
Oh, Christina.
Hey, Doc. You guys have been shooting the three at a much higher clip than you did before the hiatus. I know you saw that in the scrimmage, but obviously the last two games. What have you seen? What have you been encouraged by, and what have you liked from it?
I've liked it all. I didn't like our pace in the Laker game, and I hated our spacing. But the last game and a couple of the preseason games, you can clearly see us with a better space. Listen, I think part of it is PG is healthy, so he's going to take more threes because we want to. And I think all our guys, you know, with Marcus and Reggie and all the new guys and all the guys that have been here, they're starting to figure out that if we space the floor with the ability with some of our guys that go downhill, we're going to get either layups or wide open threes. And that's what we should be looking for, and that's what we're doing.
Hey, Doc, thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right.